It's been too long since the first trio G Master lens announced back in 2016. 5 years in waiting finally bring us this. The 6-year Sony officially E-mount lens, the long overdue 50mm 1.4GM. Oh wait, this is not what we think it's gonna be. It's a 50mm 1.2 G Master. It's super mess in the studio, but you can't see the mess right now, right? Now you are seeing me shooting with a 50mm 1.2GM. It's tech sharp, super crispy, and bokeh-licious, right? That's basically round up all the goodness about this 50mm 1.2GM. I think there's too much. I just want to show you guys the bokeh, so you have it, huh? Kill it, someone. Alright. Start with the item everyone is most concerned about, sharpness. Absolutely no question. Center, corner, wide open, stop down. This is the best Sony can make thus far. Few more shots for the sharpness test. It's gonna cut your eyeball in half. Side note to this, when you shoot at the minimum focusing distance 0.4 meter, CA is there, but it's very minimum and kept under a very acceptable range to my eyes. Bokeh 1.2 already mean everything, but in this case, we're more concerned about the rendering. 11 rounded aperture plate with the 3XA element make the bokeh at its perfect condition, rounded and no onion ring effect. I leave these two for you to reference. This is also the most rounded 1.2 lens I ever used. Just give you a quick sample of comparison shot with my old 50mm 1.2L Canon. Because I can't afford the RF yet, sorry. Autofocus. Sony has some alien technology to drive this rather heavy glass to move fast. When I mean fast, it means lightning fast. 50mm 1.2, lot of glass, very heavy. You can't make the glass lighter, but you can add more motor to get it move faster. Simple math, right? Therefore, there's 4 XD linear motor in one lens. 4WD, 4-wheel drive, something like that.
Lens, you, lens, you, lens, you.
Since we talk about the autofocus, this brings us to the focus breathing if you are a video shooter. If you are a photographer, you either no effect or you simply don't mind it. Last GM 35mm 1.4, focus breathing causing a big topic on the internet. This time around, 50mm 1.2 focus breathing is well kept. Very minimum when wide open. It at the margin that I personally feel very okay. No perfect, but certainly well controlled. In fact, let me just show you. One more time, shall we? If you haven't had enough of the image out of this lens, my editor BY came up with an idea to bring you deep into the creamy 50mm 1.2 G Master experience. Pick a track, shot a music video using a series of lock-off shots, wide open f1.2 all the way, just let her rip. So, stay till the end of the video, we'll let the music run. Alright, let's swap back to the 50mm 1.8. How the cheaper 50mm look versus the state-of-the-art 50mm 1.2GM. You be my judge. But I need to hold this 50mm 1.2GM as long as I can. Too good to let go. Let's talk about the hardware of the lens. 72mm filter thread, 108mm tall without a hood, weight 778 grams, aperture click and declick toggles, autofocus and manual focus switches, aperture ring of course, 2 custom buttons around the body, and the manual focus ring. For f1.2 mirrorless full frame 50mm lens, this GM lens is considered lightweight and compact at its size, compared with other mirrorless f1.2 lens. Canon and Nikon both are around 1 kg. This G Master paired with the A1 is ever so slightly front heavy. With the grip will be better. In just the first quarter of 2021, Sony already bring us two G Master lens that we craved for so long. Not to mention, both are the lenses of the masterpiece tier. If you haven't watched my 35mm 1.4GM review, here's the link. This 50mm GM is a lens I will buy without hesitation if only I'm doing a little bit better financially. That's all for the episode, and I will leave you guys with a music video shot on 50mm with Alpha 1 in 4K 60p. If there is anything you'd like to see on the A1, leave me a comment because I'm about to get to work on that. See you in the next video. Subscribe, like, and comment. Before we play you the music video, just a heads up that BY the editor is a millennial. So his music video has only lock-off shot and they were all cropped to 4:3 in post. Let's give him a chance because you can imagine pacing and tempo is gonna be on the slow side. Get a drink, put it on the bigger screen you have, and enjoy the wide open beauty of a 50mm 1.2G Master.
Darling, I know it's hard to